only other one I'll throw out there is because it was interesting that, we always talk about how safeties are leading the team in tackles. And, Tony Elliott said, I'd rather the linebackers be the ones that do that. And so we'll see if that happens this year. I really have liked what I've seen from James Jackson in camp. He looks like he's moving around a lot better, which has kind of been his bugaboo the last couple of years because he keeps getting injured. So if he can stay healthy, he looks really good. And then Landon Danley he looks like he moves a little bit differently for a linebacker that size. He's a really long, big at linebacker. So if you can kind of keep off those blockers and move around really well, I really like what this linebacker group can look like holding down the fort until Kam Robinson gets back.
Danley played safety in high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. He does move well. If he's someone that gets thrown into that role because of Cam Robinson's absence, does that open a pathway for someone's because he's really on the start of his career. He's got
Yeah.
3 years left, so or three potential years left. So it'll be interesting to see like kind of how that develops. I don't worry too much about the safeties making the tackles. Listen, there's three of them on the field. Okay, you're running a 4-2-5. So there's only two linebackers out there. There's a reason your linebacker, there's only two of them. There's only so many tackles those two guys can make. So it'll be interesting. Some of that is scheme. Obviously offenses try to avoid linebackers in their designs, right? They try to take out the linebacker and make a defensive back make the tackle. So there's lots of ebb and flow going on in that answer. I think
Yeah.
again, I thought that was motivational. I want to see these linebackers do their thing as much as it was like I really hope they top the tackles list.